I'm not gonna lie, Crocs have always intimidated me. So I did what any normal, rational person would do. I got 3 pairs of them and I forced myself to style them. And during this journey, I learned 3 different lessons. So in partnership with Crocs, I'm gonna show y'all how to style any pair of Crocs that you buy and some outfit templates that always work. Let's get right to it. Okay, so we're gonna go over what these are meant to be, the fact that they have sneakers, and the most important tip, how your pants sit matter. So let's start off with what these are meant to be. Ahsoka wants to help out with the video. Come say what's up, Ahsoka. Got anything to say about Crocs? So yeah, first off, I used to think these kicks were way too casual, and duh, Johnny, that's exactly what they're meant to be. These won't ever be on the level of boots, and that's okay, that's the point. I wear these all the time when it comes to walking Ahsoka, running errands, just at the office, and I know I'm not gonna rock them on a date. Yeah, they're meant to be cozy. They're meant to have fun. They have gibbets and charms, for goodness sake. So treat it that way, have some fun with it, live a little, life ain't so serious. But I do have one point to make. You know what's not fun? Not wearing socks with these kicks. That's the only rule I have to wearing these. Otherwise, have fun with it. Right, Ahsoka? Have fun with it, right? Tell these guys. Let's move on to point number 2. The fact that they got sneakers, man, and also some really cool boots. But Crocs is pretty underrated, especially for my dudes that love that techie aesthetic. Like, just check out some of their boot options and their sneaker options. I really dig these Juniper sneakers. I also have the Echo Surge, which is another dope sneaker. Has that cool futuristic look while also keeping that runner's athletic type of look, because the stereotypes for standard Crocs are just the classics, right? But now that you guys know, it opens up a whole bunch of new doors. So let's talk about which Crocs we're rocking today. We have the Echo line, which is like the standard Crocs, but with a more streetwear type look. I think it's much more elevated compared to the classics. It's easy to throw on, slip resistant, and also super breathable. So I got the Echo Wave slip-ons and the Echo Surge sneakers. When it comes to the slip-ons, just make sure you size down a whole size. And they say that on the website, but if you're in between, like a 10.5, which I am, go down 1.5 sizes. So I got a size 10. It's a little bit loose on me, so I wish I went for a size 9. Just keep that in mind. And then we have the recovery slides in a very bold blue color. Again, we're trying to have fun with it. So that's what we're working with. But let's talk about the price of these. Each one of these extremely affordable for the fun that you get, the comfort that you get. I can see why a lot of people rock these to work. But seriously, with these modern designs, I've honestly been sleeping on these. Lesson number 3, how your pants sit matters. So when it comes to styling these well, you have to wear wide pants. Straight cut, loose cut, it's just not gonna cut it. And I would just say that this is just for the slides and the slip-ons. When it comes to the sneakers, you can just treat them like regular sneakers. So personally, I like it when my pants drape over the back heel of the slides. And yeah, you're definitely gonna get some heel bites, but if you guys have been rocking wide pants for years already, you probably already got that. Those are the 3 biggest things I learned when it comes to Crocs, but let's go on to styling some outfits, and I'll go a little bit more in depth. Template number 1, the all white base. So this idea actually started with this dog bed over here for a little Ahsoka. You know, it's a color scheme that we see on the daily, clouds and the sky. So when you extrapolate it onto an outfit, it's going to look like this. Go with some white pants and any white top of your choice. I'm just rocking a sleeveless tee because it's a little bit warmer right now. Then you want to pick out a jacket that matches the same color as your Crocs. So in this case, I have the cream Crocs, cream jacket. The blue Crocs, blue jacket. And this fit works every single time. I'm telling you, try it out. And then you got your typical black pants, white top look. It's a solid base to work with. And again, with the cream slides, it works with any lighter pastel top. So I have this Cheongsam, which is a Chinese tank style jacket. Looks beautiful with this base. I also have this more mint sage cardigan. Also works really well with these Crocs. In fact, it's one of my favorite fits. And honestly, you're pretty good right there. But when it comes to shorts, because I imagine a lot of people like to wear these with shorts, I tend to avoid wearing sweat shorts as it just comes off way too casual and not as much fun. It just comes off like you just woke up during the day. So I like to have a little more fun with it. I tend to go with a track jacket, an anorak, any like sports style jackets, anything for the outdoors, for performance, pairing that with some cargo shorts and white long socks. So yeah, these were with the slides. I think it looks really good, very casual. But also, if you look at the Echo Surge sneaker, it looked like one of those hiking sneakers, and I think it really suits this look. If you're not a fan of the slides, the sneakers, chef's kiss. Beautiful pair of sneakers, very breathable, and at a perfect price right now at $69.99. Crocs knows what they're doing. But yeah, since we have the surges on right now, let's put together a more dedicated look that fits these sneakers, and that would be a more tech wear type look. This template only works with the more futuristic looking sneakers that Crocs has put out. Those boots, the Juniper sneakers, the Echo Surge line. Here's an outfit with a pair of shorts. I can take off the jacket, throw it in the bag for whenever it gets a little bit too hot. The jacket is also slightly water repellent, so I can throw it on during light rain. And because Crocs are Crocs, they drain really easily and they also dry easily as well. And then we got a full-blown tech look, cargo pants, tech jacket that slings around the body. We got some futuristic looking glasses. I really dig this look. Honestly, if you're really into tech wear, man, Crocs, for the comfort, 1, the price, 2, the breathability, 3, I don't know, man. I think Crocs are kind of underrated when it comes to the tech wear look. Who would have thought? But those are just some outfit templates for you guys to try out. If you guys want to pick up any of these Crocs, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. I would highly recommend it. My mind has changed completely on Crocs. Thank you, fellas, for helping your boy get a deal with Crocs, and thank you, Crocs, for sponsoring this video. Until then, fellas, stay fly. Deuces.